Hey, welcome back. It's always good to see you today. It is Saturday evening. It's about 8:30 almost, and I just got back home a little while ago from Texas. I'm tired. I've been driving back home all day. But Amberlynn uploaded a video Friday evening, afternoon, at some point on Friday, and it was simply titled "Why I Stopped Drinking." And I think I had my mouse over it when I took this thumbnail screenshot because it looks like her video started playing. I don't know. But I haven't made this video yet, but I have some screenshots from her Instagram. And one of the things in there was about favorite drink or something. And she said, "We don't drink anymore." When all we've seen them do in her videos is go out and go to the bars, go to the casinos, and drink. So we shall see what. Oh, goodness. See why Amberlynn and Tommy have decided to suddenly stop drinking. Alrighty, if you are new here, first of all, welcome. Second of all, I do speed Amberlynn up to 1.25 speed because she does speak a little too slowly for me. And I got a little bit longer video here from Amberlynn. It's about 16 and a half minutes, and we do see she is still in Wisconsin. Wow. That's a long time to be staying with somebody when you've just started dating. I don't know. Anyway, I guess let's see why they've stopped drinking.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So I was hardcore cuddling with the fur babies, and as you guys know, I am allergic to cats. So my eyes earlier were super red, and now that's why they're kind of
Stop it. You're not from Wisconsin. Stop trying to adopt the accent.
swollen, and I have fur all over me. And you know, we're just fine with that. It's just fur baby glitter. Like, we're totally fine. I noticed I like to mention something about my appearance that I know other people are going to mention. So it's like, I just mention it first. Like, folks, I know. Like, my eyes, they're swollen. My cheeks are probably swollen right along with it. I have fur all over me. I look a hot mess. Like, my hair is fried.
Yeah, your cheeks are swollen from the animals. I'm cold. It's I got my blanket here. Yeah, that's why your cheeks are swollen, Amberlynn, from the cats. Her eyes look the same. I mean, she has fur on her. Take a Benadryl.
And I know you guys have been seeing me just like sit here. I think this is like the third video in a row. It's just easier for me right now as I get back into like the swing of things and like filming again. Right now, I'm just giving you guys like random little tiny updates in my life. And I'm okay with that for now. Like, eventually we're gonna get back into vlogging. Like, you guys are gonna see more vlogs and stuff. But right now it's just like, this is an update. Hello, hello. So, update on my mental health. As you guys know, I have been going through it, and that's putting it lightly. I've just been like in this funk, but I am slowly getting out of that. I feel myself getting out of it, but like I still have random funky moments, as we call it. And it brings me to like the other topic.
Well, again, you mentioned that you needed to get a therapist. I mean, what are you doing all day while you're sitting there while Tommy's at work? You could be looking into getting a therapist.
Of discussion. Like, I have never really shared my experience with having borderline personality disorder, which is BPD, as you guys have heard me talk about that frequently. I was diagnosed, I want to say like a year and a half ago, by a psychologist. It was someone who I was seeing for weight loss surgery initially. And then when I realized I didn't want weight loss surgery, I still kept seeing her because like it was therapy.
Wasn't this a guy? I thought that was a male therapist. I could have sworn the therapist that she was seeing for the weight loss surgery arc, that it was a male therapist because she had said that she never wanted a male therapist, but this one was a male therapist and he was doing a really good job. Am I getting her therapy sessions over the years confused? Because I could have sworn this was a male therapist. I'll have to go. You know, I don't even know if I even care that much to try to go back and listen to a video to find out. As far as the deciding to not get weight loss surgery, she said she was scared, right? Which is understandable. I think anybody would be scared to have that kind of a surgery. but she wasn't even doing anything to prepare for it. She she wasn't she wasn't putting in the work to even prepare to have surgery to lose any weight before the surgery. And in my opinion, I believe that's why Jade and Amber broke up. Or, Wifey and Amber, because Wifey wanted more out of life than Amberlynn was able to offer. She'd offer to help pay for the weight loss surgery to help Amberlynn get healthier, get better, feel better, be at a healthier weight. And then Amberlynn's like, nah, don't want to. But if you're going to decide to not do the weight loss surgery, but you still want to lose the weight, then you need to put in the work to do it. And Amberlynn just wasn't doing it.
That genuinely was changing my life, actively changing my life. And that is also when I was diagnosed with CTPTSD or something like that. It's just like,
I thought she was diagnosed with the CPTSD or whatever it is, like a year before.
it's obvious. It's like, if you go through a lot of traumatic things as a child, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have some sort of PTSD from that. And I definitely do. But I think what shook me to the core was being diagnosed with.
So I thought the CPTSD was diagnosed whenever she was seeing the therapist, um, whenever she was doing the like outpatient weight loss program. I thought that's when she was diagnosed with the CPTSD. And then last year, when she started doing the weight loss surgery and she had to have those sessions, which I'm 99% sure was a male therapist, was during those sessions towards like, I don't know, June, July, whatever, she was diagnosed with BPD because he had said that he wasn't qualified to give her therapy for that and she would need to find a different therapist for that.
BPD, because for the longest time I was like, I don't even know what that is. Like, I kind of judged it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I don't have a personality disorder. Like, I don't know why I took offense to that, because there were people who would reach out to me for all of my time on YouTube. People would reach out to me and be like, you have borderline personality disorder. And I would take like actual offense to it. But when I was diagnosed, I learned more about it, and still to this day, I'm learning more about it. And it's like, wow.
Because a diagnosis of anything, a diagnosis of depression, a diagnosis of bipolar disorder, of borderline personality disorder, is going to look different in every person it's diagnosed in. It's going to present differently, and you're going to have different symptoms, and it's not going to affect everybody the same way, but there are going to be key factors that you can pick up on in people to give them the diagnosis, of course. But for Amberlynn, she's like, okay, I had the diagnosis, and then she uses these diagnoses to excuse bad behavior.
Explains why I've been the way that I've been my whole life, majority of my life. And as an adult, like, she ain't getting better. Like, I'm all the symptoms that I have of BPD, like, those things are still there and they're prominent in my life. And
Yeah.
I am thinking about sharing more about that, because I've discovered there's a lot of you who also struggle with the same thing, and feeling alone and feeling lonely, not a good feeling for anybody, let alone people with BPD. It feels scary, and it does feel very like you're alone. And I don't want people to feel that way. And I also don't want to be coming on here and like sharing my experience as someone who's not getting help. So
Exactly, that's the problem, is you aren't seeking help for any of these issues. You're like, yeah, I have BPD and it causes this, and this, but you're using it as an excuse for the things you're doing and for your behavior, just like with the eating issues you had. Oh, it's because I have a food addiction. Oh, because of this, and this. Well, what are you doing to fix this? Nothing. You're not doing anything to fix these issues, and you're using it as an excuse for the behavior instead of saying, okay, this is why I behave this way. I recognize that. Now I need to do something about this to try to stop doing that.
I've actually found a psychiatrist / therapist who I'm going to be speaking to. I'm going to be calling. I have not called yet. I have discovered them. I have found them. I know about them, and they know nothing about me yet. But that is one step closer. I don't want to be coming on here speaking about my experience while not getting help. That's not going to help me. It's not going to help anyone watching.
It's not.
And I I want to be proof, because there's tons of proof, but I want to be one of the ones proof that like we will be okay by getting help. And I have realized that I might need to be medicated again. And that's fine. If that-
Yeah, sorry, I'm getting a phone call. That was my friend Adam. Adam, if you're watching, it was so good to hear from you for a minute. We'll have to have a longer chat at some point to catch up more. Always good to hear from you. I miss you, buddy. So, all right, let's see. Let's continue on with Amberlynn.
that's what a professional thinks will help me with my symptoms, let's do it. Because it's like, I really do separate myself from like the BPD side of me and then like the real side of me. And it's two completely different people. And I just want to see more of me, like my true authentic self, without BPD just like clouding my judgment constantly and turning me into someone I'm not. Speaking of medicine and being medicated, I don't know what reminded me of this, but Tommy and I, we like to watch movies together. I'm not gonna lie, it takes her and I a few days to finish one movie.
Why does that seem like such a shock to you? Oh my god, we enjoy watching movies together. I mean, a lot of couples enjoy doing that if they enjoy watching movies. She makes it sound like it's so shocking. I don't know why. But it takes them a few days. Is it because you both have ADHD and you get distracted?
I'm not gonna lie, and that's okay. It's kind of enjoyable, to be honest, but we've watched a lot of movies lately. We'll watch like 30 minutes at a time, but a recent...
So do you watch 30 minutes of one and 30 minutes of another? Well, I mean, you've been there for what, a month and a half now or something? I don't know. Are you watching like 5 movies at a time, like watching bits and pieces?
we watched is The Substance, and I was going
I don't really watch movies, so I don't know what this is.
into it kind of like blind. I didn't really know what I was expecting, but you guys, it was the creepiest, weirdest movie I've seen in the longest time.
The Substance. Have you ever dreamt of a better version of yourself? Well, yeah, sure.
So highly recommend. So if you guys like weird, creepy movies, definitely go for it. Like the premise is this woman, she's getting older and she feels as if her age is preventing her from going further in her career. She's like famous and now people are like, oh, well, you're old. We need someone younger. So she gets this substance that she injects inside of her and it's supposed to make her into her better self. And what happens is something that I don't think I'll ever be able to get out of my mind
Well, are you spoiling this for people?
ever again in my life. It is so freaking weird. I recommend it. I do. It's like, it was a roller coaster. The middle of it, I was like a little bored. This needs to pick up. Like I was very intrigued in the beginning. The middle, I was like, okay, what's really going to happen? But then the end, just like, I'm a little traumatized. The next thing I want to talk about is like scheduling for YouTube. As you guys know, I'm a scheduling queen, but then I always fail at the scheduling. So we're not going to schedule. I don't want there to be any expectations of me at this point because it's just like, I actively cannot fail anybody right now, or it's just I'm gonna have another breakdown. Like I don't want to fail you guys. I don't want to fail myself. So having expectations is just absolutely silly. But this brings me into like Vlogmas. Vlogmas is...
Look, girl, I need a schedule. I can't have these willy-nilly uploads. I am busy. I need to know when you're going to upload so I can plan when I'm going to record. Oh my god. Okay, so Vlogmas. I don't think she's gonna do Vlogmas, guys.
coming up, and that's always been my most favorite time of year. I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday. I love the decorations. I love giving. I'm very much a gift giver, as you guys know. I love the music. I love the vibes. It just puts me in a happy space. I love watching other people's Vlogmas. I love filming my own Vlogmas. Last year I didn't do it because I was going through like bad headspace. Remember? You guys were there for it. That's the only time I have never decorated for Christmas because I was in such like a bad headspace that I couldn't even bring myself to decorate for Christmas. Like that's crazy. So why was I going to do Vlogmas?
Last December wasn't great for me and my family either, but
I wasn't gonna like sit there and cry to you guys every single day. Like, no, I'm good. I think we're all good off of that. But I know a lot of people love my Vlogmas, even if I'm staring at the wall. So let's do it together.
nice wall.
A lot of you want me to do Vlogmas. A lot of you. And I've had this discussion back and forth with people on Instagram, and you guys have given me a lot of ideas. Some of you were like, do Vlogmas every other day. So that would only be like 12 videos. And then someone actually gave me the idea, 3-minute Vlogmases. Like, and if you go over 3 minutes, then awesome. That's amazing. At least you're uploading every single day, even if it's 3 minutes. And I'm like, you know what? That's kind of a good idea. So as of right now, what I'm thinking is every day I want to upload for Vlogmas, even if it is just 3 minutes, because I don't want there to be an expectation of length in my videos. I think that's what's been getting to me lately is like, I would post these like 8-minute vlogs, 10-minute vlogs, 12-minute vlogs, and it's just like wasn't long enough for people, and like people would complain about it. They weren't happy with it. And
well, I think it also has to do with the substance of the videos. I mean, I'll watch all the videos just because I will and because I react to them, but because I want to see what's going on, because I have no life, so I might as well watch somebody else's. But it's we were actually seeing her go out and do stuff and do things like with Mama Lynn and going out and seeing places and doing things, and that was great to see. And then with Tommy, we see her going to the casinos, going drinking, and that was all. Now she's sitting in Tommy's house while Tommy's at work. Just, I mean, she's talking to us about her life, which is fine.
You know what? For Vlogmas, I have to throw out those complaints because I think about them constantly. But for Vlogmas, I have to just throw it out. And if I upload a 3-minute vlog, then I upload a 3-minute vlog. And I'm going to be okay with that as long as I'm doing it every single day. As of right now, that's what I want to do. I know that's still putting expectations up, but they're not expectations that I feel like I can't succeed in. I feel like I can do that. And if I can't do that, then just know that it is because of my mental health. Because deep down, I want to do that. I love Vlogmas, like truly, truly. So as of right now, like we're gonna have a mini Vlogmas, we're gonna call it, you know, because it will be daily, but it's just gonna be short videos. What is gonna be in those videos? We don't know. So another thing I want to talk about is, as you guys know, I was doing like daily Q&As on Instagram. That's where I get a lot of like things as of lately where people are like, what's going on with this? What's going on with that? And I think that's why I like to do those, because when I disappear off of YouTube, I still like to have some sort of correspondence with you guys. But something that was brought up was me and Tommy don't drink anymore. I said how we stopped drinking, and I never said why. And I didn't want to, because like it's Tommy's business and I don't want to put anything out there that like I don't have permission to share. Like, I get it. A decade ago, 9 years ago, 8 years ago.
Hey, that's showing a little bit of growth on Amberlynn's part.
That Amberlynn, she shared a lot of stuff that she shouldn't have, but I'm just not that person anymore. Like, that was my early 20s. I am currently fixing to be 34 in like a month. Like,
I just turned... God, I have to do math now. I'm so old. I just turned 45 in August. God, that's sad. I'm so fucking old. But I still feel like I'm in like my 20s. I don't know.
she's wired a little bit differently. I also think that Feline helped a lot with that, but also just like aging and maturing, like truly. So the reason why we don't drink anymore is because Tommy's having health problems. I don't want to like go into detail, but I will say that's also like definitely something that's been wearing on my mental health, because I'm absolutely worried for her. It's something that she's been going through for a long time, and it's hard. And recently, as of recently, even just like one drink of alcohol for her can affect her in like a really bad way. So
let me get this straight. She's been dealing with this medical issue for a while, where if she has one drink, then it can cause her some issues. But yet every time you guys go out that we've seen, she's been having an alcoholic beverage. Excuse me, sometimes multiple. Even when she went to visit Amberlynn in Oklahoma, we saw them out having drinks. So why would she do that knowing that it could cause her issues for whatever this medical issue is? And again, it's Tommy's medical business, her life. We shouldn't expect to be privy to that. But if you know this is something that could cause issues, why would you continue to do it over and over?
So for her health, she has stopped drinking. And it's like, why am I going to drink in front of her if she can't? Like, that's stupid. I'm very much a social drinker.
Because I found some ginormous Buzzballs at my grocery store, Amberlynn. They're fucking huge. Look at my community tab. They're huge.
Like, if I'm drinking by myself, there's usually an issue. But if I'm drinking on...
Hey. I feel called out because I live alone. And if I drink, I'm usually drinking by myself. Like on election night, I had a couple of rum and cokes. Or if I'm live streaming gaming with a couple of friends, then I'll have a drink while we're gaming. But I don't sit here and drink every night. I used to occasionally, like when I get home from work, when I used to work at my previous job, I'd get home and I'd have a strawberry cider on the patio in the evening. But yeah, I don't sit at home and just drink.
Live stream, or if I'm drinking like in person with friends or my girlfriend, it's like very much like a social drinking. And yes, that includes when I'm on live stream, because when I'm on live stream, like I genuinely feel like I'm hanging out with a bunch of friends. But definitely keep her in your thoughts, please, because she's actively going through a lot with her health and she's trying to get it figured out, and it's just been scary, and I'm trying to be there for her like as much as I can. She's trying to take healthier steps in her life, and by not drinking is definitely a healthy step. And she gave me permission to share that, by the way, so that's why I told you guys. Also, in the last video I posted, I said dogs plural because they were barking. I said dogs, and I said how I take out dogs in the morning, and you guys were like, wait, what? Tommy has dogs? Tommy does have a dog. One dog, and his name is Milo. You guys, I'm telling you, Milo and Twinkie are the cutest little best friends I've ever seen in my life. Like,
can we see Milo?
Seeing them just like in the yard, like running and like having fun together, and they'll eat together. They just like bark together. They just do everything together. They like copy each other, like back and forth copying each other. It's so cute. A lot of you were always like, will you get a dog for Twinkie? Like not even for yourself, but for Twinkie, so she has a friend. And
Twinkie had the cats.
Weird about dogs. I don't know what it is. I think it's mainly because she's jealous, but her mom will be loving on her all the time. So
when I had my Bessie baby, my kitty, she did not like other animals. She had to be an only cat. She was very jealous. She did not like other cats or dogs or anything. She had to be the only cat getting my attention. She was a very jealous kitty.
Her and Milo are like two besties. Literally all the pets get along. I know you guys ask about Rarity and Wasabi as well. Everyone gets along with everyone. Like it literally couldn't have worked out better. So to end this video, I actually have a Target haul. It's just like random stuff. I don't even know. So let's like get into it. I haven't done a Target haul in forever. So I figured like maybe it'll jumpstart my vlogging senses that like I need to start vlogging, you know? And it wouldn't be an Amber video without getting a journal. No, this is a planner.
Fuck.
So it's undated.
Planner.
So you literally just circle the month and day.
What are you going to plan? I mean, I guess you can put in her therapy sessions in the calendar. I mean, I have to schedule my days on the weekends if I want to get anything done. I was very productive last weekend, but
of what it is on every single page, because I want to like build a better routine while I'm here in Wisconsin, because I just noticed like I have like little tiny routines, but it's nothing like that makes me feel satisfied. Like when I was in Oklahoma, like you guys didn't see that, but trust me, I was satisfied with my life and my routine and what I did every single day, because like I was in my own environment and I created a life for myself. So while I'm in Wisconsin, like I want to create a life for myself that isn't just like me attached to Tommy's hip, because as you guys know, well, most of you know, when you have BPD, you do choose like a favorite person. That isn't the psychological word for it, but you become extremely attached to someone and you make them your whole world. I need to figure out how not to do that. Like I genuinely just want to be more in tune with myself and like create routines for myself, as well as like being a part of Tommy's routine. I know it sounds crazy to some people, and you guys are probably like, what the heck? But it's all BPD coded.
I understand that. I really truly think one of my ex-girlfriends from back when I first came back to the States, I truly believe she has BPD. So I understand that, because she exhibited a lot of these behaviors. I'm just like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I'm just going on this trip. It's been planned for a year. Why are you saying I'm abandoning you? I'll be back in a few days. And then she just made my life awful while I was gone. So I totally get this, and it's very destructive. So Amberlynn needs to get a hold on her BPD behaviors, absolutely, if it's anything like my ex-girlfriend. I understand wanting to build routine, and maybe having it written down will help that. And then maybe she can transfer those into like she has an iPhone, right? Into her iCalendar or whatever the fuck it's called on the iPhone. and have like alarms, but then she also has it written down in her, because she likes to write things down. She can put it down in this planner, but maybe seeing it laid out and planned will help her. I don't know, but it's like, okay, you're gonna get up at, I don't know, 7 a.m. and take the dogs out. Okay, great. I mean, what else?
Trust me, and I'm trying so hard. Like I have to fight with myself not to let like certain BPD symptoms rule my life. So getting a planner will help with that. I know that sounds crazy, but it makes sense, trust me. So I needed some more toothpaste, so I just got some Crest Pro Health. Nothing special there. And then I needed more shampoo and conditioner, so I got some frizz control kind by Herbal Essence, and we'll see. Sulfate-free hemp oil. I don't know. We'll see how it works. Like, I'm still trying to find the perfect shampoo and conditioner. I needed more toothbrushes because I like to change mine out once a month.
Girl, I feel ya. I've been using Native, and it's been okay, but I might try a different version, a different type of Native, for a different hair type. I don't know, but it's been okay. This is very uncomfortable having the left one in here, but we're almost done with this video. We're just gonna stick it in there so I can hear.
I needed more body wash. I like.
Nope, can't hear her. Damn it, and my earbud died. Oh, are you not connected?
Antibacterial care Dove body wash. I literally am obsessed, and it smells so good. Like you wouldn't expect something like this to smell so freaking good, but oh, it does, girl. So I needed some hair ties because I literally only brought one to Wisconsin and I can't find it. So I got some of these.
I bet the cats took it.
And then I needed some of these really small ones because I like to wear my hair with those two small like pigtails like this. And I haven't been able to do that because I don't have any of these really small hair ties. And that's what I need to do that hairstyle. So bought that. So obviously for my planner, I needed pens. So I just got some colorful pens. And you guys know that I'm a journaling queen. And you guys always ask, what is your favorite pen? I love a Papermate pen. Papermate all the way. Ink Joy. Okay. Ink Joy. Papermate. Highly recommend. And then last but not least, this is rawhide free. They're premium tasty twists made with real chicken. Oh, so I got these for the dogs as well. So that is my little Target haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It is a random update. I am just sitting here again. But again, we're just trying to get back into the swing of things. And yeah, I love you guys. I have something really exciting actually about to go down. And I was going to share it in this video, but we're going to wait. I'm going to wait to share it. I don't know if it's going to be exciting for y'all, but it is beyond exciting for me. It is the best thing that literally could have ever happened to me in my whole entire life. So I will tell you guys about that in an upcoming video. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you next one. Bye.
All right. My earbuds have not been, I haven't been holding the charge very long for some reason. All right. What could have happened? I don't know. Did Tommy ask her to marry her? Did Tommy ask her to move in permanently? I don't know. We'll find out what this exciting thing is. Yeah, good to hear Amberlynn is going to talk to a therapist. She's going to try to contact a therapist to get one scheduled, at least. It's a step. How long is she going to stay in Wisconsin? Jeez. I mean, she's like all up in Tommy's business. She just basically moved in. You know, as far as quitting drinking, it's probably a good thing for Amberlynn. I mean, I know she, whenever we go through her Q&As, we'll discuss her thoughts on how alcohol affects her, her body, weight, whatever. But I mean, why would Tommy even drink as much as she was with Amberlynn if it was affecting her negatively, her health? I don't know why she would do that. That doesn't make sense to me, but, I don't know. That is Tommy's choice and what she decided to do. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see what this exciting thing is and what Amberlynn has going on. But I'm actually really tired. It's 9 p.m. now. I am going to go to bed. I'm going to edit this in the morning for y'all on Sunday morning. So you'll be seeing this on Sunday. November 10th. So, but yeah, I hope you all have had an amazing weekend, and until next time, be safe and take care.